Welcome back, everybody. This is Mordorwaffle, or Geekosaurus Mike, if that's your pleasure, and welcome back to the Shadow of Mordor Let's Play. Here we are as, well, right now we're the Wraith. The mysterious Wraith whose identity we don't know. Or you don't know, maybe. I do. Alright. I have absolutely no recollection of what we're doing, because, as you might be able to tell from my attire, this is a completely different day of recording. I meant to do more last time, but it didn't work out so well. The battery to my camera was dying at the time, so I kind of had to plug that in, and then things happened, and you know how it goes, don't ya? Oh, did I get that? What perks did I get? History, I got execution, I haven't gotten impact. Okay, I got strike from above. That's good. That helps a lot, because I'm so used to my game where I'm farther along that I would be likely to forget that. Okay, we've got Into the Pit, which is a sword upgrade thing. We've got a bow upgrade thing. Artifact resistance. What are my... Okay, we have like kind of a tutorial mission, it looks like, regarding interrupting power struggles or things like that. And there's a warg over there, so we are just going to try to avoid that nastiness. I will take on a ton of orcs before I try to take on wargs, because they are such a pain in the ass to deal with in this game. At least until you get the perks that allow you to do it. So instead, we're just going to stab these guys. Nice and easy. They never saw it coming. So at the time we're recording, it is mid-January, and we just got done with a ridiculously cold season here in the lovely Midwest. Now, we are well known for our cold seasons here. We are not so well known for our warm seasons. It's a common misconception that a lot of people have about the Midwest, that it's just like the winters that are awful. In reality, everything in the Midwest is awful. There's an artifact right over here, so we might as well get it. I think. There's no one around. No, come on. Get the artifact! Okay, I gotta wait for the little hotkey to pop up in the bottom right, which is where my face is going to be, so you will never know it's there. Okay, what do we got here? Artifacts hold memories of Mordor. And so basically there's a little white blob on this thing that I've got to turn it around and find, and there it is. Now we'll press X to play the clip. Press X to play the clip.
Where did you get off to, child?
I found this, Daddy.
Answer the question.
It's very rare. It comes from the volcano.
The giant volcano constantly spewing these rocks.
Foul place, angry and mean. It will explode when Sauron is near and plotting, spitting all manner of foulness into the air. Smoke and dust and rocks that burn the ground. It does this as a warning. I will not stay silent for long. Sort of like your mother. Don't
Wah 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 wah.
So this rock is...
It is a rock, nothing more. And you needn't be afraid of a rock or doom.
I contest that last part.
And sweetie, if you need a lesson from all this,
From this rock.
to find one. Even a foul place like that volcano can produce beautiful things.
Even a foul place, like Florida. That's unfair. I don't know any Floridians. I can purchase an upgrade, which is different from a skill. Okay, I can... Will you just stop? I know what I'm doing. Okay, I can get everything except for max elf shot up. So instead, I will get more health. That's always a solid way to go, in my opinion. Though I haven't really gotten into mass combat in this game. I've been kind of avoiding it, because that's just what you do in the beginning. I probably explained that enough in the last one, so whatever. So we are trying to get to this power struggle. I don't... I hope I was supposed to...
Death by the heat of Sauron.
I hope I was not supposed to listen to that. You're generally not. It doesn't matter if you listen to the things Talion and the Wraith go on about. Ooh, a stronghold. Now strongholds, these can be a pain, because if you get spotted at a stronghold... do I have to go through this? I could detour south. fact, that's not a bad idea because there's a war. But I'll stay here to explain these. Strongholds are, if you get spotted in one, they will raise the alarm, and when the alarm is raised, like, everyone knows you're there. So their triangles instantly go yellow, and it becomes very, very difficult to get away. Fortunately, they also usually have a lot of ways to get around undetected. I hate the whole gluing himself to the wall thing Talion does. I rarely ever actually want him to do that. We're just gonna nip that one right in the bud. But he's always, you know, okay, gotta run around that corner and destroy that orc. And oh, no, never mind. I am hugging this wall. This is a nice wall. I like this wall. What are you doing, Tal? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Getting the job done either way. I can't complain. So we're going to... Let's make sure I'm facing the right way. Yeah, whatever. That way, so I need to turn. In any case, we're going to go around this fortress. And we're going to activate... Oh, shit, biscuits. Okay, well... Oh, I need to get far enough away that I can I know I can. It's another super annoying thing is when he insists on doing a swing with his sword before he takes out his bow. And sometimes I'm like, you don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for this, Talion. You stop that. There's also a perk eventually that allows you to, that really shortens the amount of time it takes for ground finishers, and my goodness, that is a useful one. Just because it takes so long sometimes. Like, 2. That was a solid 3 seconds. Oh, here's a captain. Posh warmonger. Oh, he's a summoner. So what I really need to do is I need to finish this guy off as quickly as possible. Otherwise... Oh, they're all hunters. That's not as bad, I guess, because it's not terribly difficult to dodge arrows. But, Oh! Wrecked. Okay. Yeah, it was a good thing that I destroyed all of those, the melee guys, because the hunters, they're a pain if you have a whole bunch of melee guys, because then you're not paying attention to them, and they kind of screw you over because you're looking at something else, and then they're hitting you, and it's just a bad time had by all. If it's all hunters, it's not as bad, because you have nothing else to focus on but the people hunting you, so it's not that huge of a deal, to be honest. I don't think I've unlocked... I have not. I do not mean to climb this, but you know what? I'm gonna own it. I've done it. I've done it, so I'm just it's what I do now. I'm going to climb up unnecessarily. I'm pretty sure they instantly lose you when you get onto an elf tower because at least it only makes sense that they do because they can't see this. This is something only the Wraith can see. So it wouldn't make sense that they can keep following you after you look like you vanished.
A fortification of my house, made in stone.
Stones of memory, yeah. The advanced time thing that you got there is for if you pick a whole bunch of plants, which I haven't had to do yet because I haven't really been, I haven't been losing a whole lot of life. That's the opposite way of what I need to go. I haven't been losing a whole lot of life, so I haven't been using like the plants. They kind of regenerate your health. Instead, I have been letting my health recoup through basically story. But this looks like all mountains, so I might have to go through the fortress. Sorry if that's annoying, but what are you gonna do? Just take care of these guys. And then I need more elf shot, so we're gonna take us some elf shot from this guy. Do you mind, sir? Would you mind sparing some elf shot? Remember that scene from Scanners? Oh, that's another. Sorry, it's unexpected side effect of me having played this game before is that I'm used to having certain perks. So, like, I'm gonna get one where once I do that, their heads explode. There's another incredibly useful one that, instead of shooting them, you teleport to them with your elf shot. So, like, if you're spotted and you see, like, way far away, there's one of these lookout guys, you can just be like, oh, and I'm gone. Ugh. Wait, I thought I saw something. What could it have been? And here's another tower, as you can tell from the minimap. And we're just going to unlock this, hopefully before those Caragors notice we're here. I call them wargs sometimes because when they got an orc on them, they're called warg riders. They call them Caragors in this game. They're giant wolf dog things. That's all you need to know. I know, like, oh, but warg is something from Game of Thrones where you blah 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 with the blah blah blahs, so you possess animals. But here they're sometimes called that. I don't know why. That is not an Assassin's Creed leap of faith. I do not know what you're talking about. Some people. Okay, so one of those guys would give me information on a captain. Don't care about that right now. We're just going to get over to the next, basically going to be a tutorial. Oh, there's a lookout here, and another stronghold. I don't remember having to go through this many strongholds when I did this in my last game, but, you know, what are you going to do? Go through strongholds, that's what. Ha 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 ha! He doesn't know I'm here, so why is he saying that? Okay, there's the quest start. Oh, Ratbag. The spirit of Mordor. Sauron's orcs relentlessly abuse lesser orcs in their violent struggles for power. Investigate how the power of the Wraith can exploit these struggles, piercing weak minds to bring down the enemy forces from within. One orc mind in particular shines as a blazing beacon of weakness. And that is Ratbag. 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 He's a bag of rats. Do-do-do.
Come close if you want from that kind. Those slaves scum are pouring poison in your ear.
Is that right?
As you cut these ropes, Ratbag will tell you everything.
I trust him. He seems like a nice guy.
All these other dead orcs.
Go ahead, you bastard! Do it! I'll die, and you'll know nothing!
Come on, Talion. Can't you see he just wants to be friends?
No. It's just that, look, those slaves are no match for the orc army. Their schemes as rotten as barrelfish.
Look, okay, so Ratbag here is selling out everyone. I don't know why more orcs don't do that, since they're treacherous and cowardly at best, but whatever. And now we're going to mind meld. Open your mind to me, Jim. I must have your thoughts. You can just click on them or put your mouse over them in the regular game. I don't know why it makes you click now. Goroth, Karagor Tamer. He's located at the main mission. Captain's Worms, we already know all that. Goroth has a weakness I can exploit. His fear of Caragors will terrify him into a running, stumbling coward. If you can expose him to a Caragor, he will lose some of his strength and become an easier target. I'm going to be honest, though. Fear of Caragors seems like a pretty reasonable fear in this world. That's like being afraid of bears. You should be afraid of bears. That's common sense.
Your problem, Ranger, is the war chiefs.
Talion has a lot of problems. The war chiefs aren't one of them.
Now, if something were to happen to them, they wouldn't be able to stop your little insurrection, would they?
I would hunt them down.
How? They're not very popular around here, and they know it.
How do you know all this if you are so low on the chain?
Oh, yes. Ratbag will show you the way.
I will give this that it's kind of interesting that you never, in like Lord of the Rings, have any kind of interaction between an orc and anything else that's not just about, you know, killing and murder. I guess you could say this is just about killing and murder, but they're not trying to kill each other yet.
Take care of a certain
He's clearly a little scumbag, but he's not he's not like the scumbags that are all trying to murder you. But we are out of time for episode 3. I hope to see you again tomorrow in episode 4, where we'll be following Ratbag. I will see you then.